Video today we're talking about Mullen Automotive stock, ticker MULN, 47 cents at the time of this video. And just the trading volume, general interest, I feel like overall, just the overall bearish or bullish sentiment, just in general, people talking about Mullen, it's definitely died down a bit as of late, right? Like people, I mean, part of the reason in me not making Mullen videos in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks here. It's just because there hasn't been any real newsworthy things specifically to talk about. And you can see here, I mean, the average trading volume for Mullen is around 200 million, and we're looking at trading volume today, almost near the end of like market close for before after hours. I mean, we're looking at 13 million trades. So just the overall trading volume down crazy on Mullen Automotive, 47 cents at the time of this video, and obviously as well that hope of $1 price to regain the Nasdaq compliance. Nasdaq, where we left off, Nasdaq sent the letter for possible delisting to Mullen. Obviously, as they should, David Mishery and Mullen team are appealing that. We haven't got any new news on that. There's also the lawsuit against the major trading platforms, TD Ameritrade, Charles Schwab, Mullen, filing that lawsuit against those platforms for, corrupt trading practices or whatever it may be here. But yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on a few things in regards to Mullen, as I have covered Mullen pretty extensively. I feel like I owe it to you guys. If anyone that does watch these videos, and I'm not saying it's a vast amount of people, like I don't want to be one of those YouTubers who, talks about owing it to their viewers and things like that, because I mean, I don't really get a ton of views on these videos in general. So, but I did want to make this video, you guys, to update you guys just on a few things that's going on here, specifically with Mullen. But yeah, let's not waste any time, you guys. Let's just get right into this. So, as you can see here, Mullen, there's this article here on Invez. Mullen learned from the Rivian cash burn. I did want to share this with you guys as well. So you can see here, Mullen is an electric vehicle startup that aims to be a leading player in consumer and commercial sectors, right? And Mullen Automotive faces numerous risks ahead, with the biggest one being, you can see here, balance sheet. The most recent results showed the numerous risks ahead, with the biggest one being its balance sheet. The most recent results show that the company had total assets worth over 559 million. Oh, and it's glitching. The website's glitching. Again, we do these videos in one shot, so I'm gonna refresh this. Here we go. Let's see if we can read this article. All right, numerous risks ahead. Balance sheet showed the company had total assets over 559 million against liabilities of 208 million. The company also shows that the company had over 214 million in cash and short-term investments. While 214 million is a lot of money for a company valued at 82 million, it's worth noting that the net loss during the quarter was 308 million. This means that the cash balance could run out soon, since the company's not bringing in enough revenue. At the same time, Mullen is doing something that most companies at this stage always avoid. It recently announced the decision to do buyback worth over 25 million, which we've talked about. We've seen David Mishery buyback, and there was a plan. There's been a plan, I think, up until November, right, that they were going to buy back a significant amount of Mullen shares here. But the lessons from Rivian, and we've even seen Elon Musk talk about in interviews that growing a car company in America is hard, growing an electric car company in America is hard, and specifically, it is tough for Mullen, right? And I've talked about this and alluded to this kind of narrative in previous videos on Mullen, how it is hard what they're doing, and it is hard what David Mishery is doing, and it is difficult to grow and be extremely profitable, or to be considered extremely profitable as an automaker in the United States, US-based automaker company as well. But you can see here, this talking about learning lessons from Rivian. Rivian sold over 65,000 vehicles since production started a while ago. The challenge that the company is a cash incinerator that lost over half of the 12 billion it raised in 2021. It's losing at least 33K for every vehicle it sells, and the management believes it will turn a gross profit in 2024. You need that a net profit will take a longer period. Right, Rivian is not alone. Other companies like Lucid, Ford, and General Motors are also losing billions of dollars. All of this meaning Mullen Automotive also faces huge cash outflows when it starts manufacturing. So, that's just exactly what I'm talking about. Like, for the balance sheet and for the financials to really, 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 really be strong for Mullen is going to be difficult, and it's going to be very tough. And they're already kind of at a disadvantage given where they are, right, as far as just the narrative surrounding Mullen. And I mean, I'll be the first one to say I don't have a Mullen position in Mullen. Previously, a long time ago, probably 6 months plus ago, had a position in Mullen. Do not currently have a position and not looking to get one. Right, just full transparency, you guys. Also, Mullen did address the Lawrence Harge in new filing. Mullen seems to have faith in Harge's energy management module. Mullen Automotive will allow Lawrence Harge to test his units on 2 Mullen vehicles. The test will be a one-time accommodation, as Mullen reiterated that had terminated its agreement with Harge. So this is something, I guess, Mullen Harge, a global EV technology and EV technology. However, the EV company did note that as part of a one-time accommodation, it will allow Harge to test his units on 2 Mullen vehicles located at an EPA certified test facility in order to verify the technology. I guess Harge, you can see here very soon. Some of you guys will regret the manner in which y'all attacked Mullen. I'm going to do more EPA tests. My technology is now going to worldwide production. Mullen and I are going to reconnect where we left off. Time to turn things around for people who stuck with Mullen. They did mention this in a press release. They addressed the Harge thing. For those unfamiliar, Mullen formed Mullen Advanced Energy Operations back in April in collaboration with Harge and EVT. The joint venture was formed in order to improve energy management in batteries. Shortly after it was formed, Mullen announced the test results from the EMM, stating that the specific vehicle testing of a high-volume OEM electric vehicle by Element resulted in calculated increase in the range of 269 to 431 miles. All right, so this is, I think, some good news here that they're kind of giving some clarity and, I guess, giving some update on specifically what's going on with that. And then this as well. This is just obviously somewhat of a bullish tweet here on Twitter. Creel notes 7 Mullen OE getting the extension and the settlement. In their motion, the defense unsuccessfully argued that they are not responsible for what they characterize as their customers' trading. All right, this is a kind of a glimpse into what's going on with that lawsuit. Obviously, we haven't seen any official PR from Mullen in regards to this, but you can go ahead and pause the video again. Shout out to Creel Note 7 on Twitter for this information here as well. So again, let me know in the comments below you guys currently feel about Mullen. Drop a like, hit the subscribe button, and as always, have a great day.